All right, so this is the last framing question for my LBC course, The Church in God's Mission. And this last question is asking me about the first one, right? Was your question from week one answered in this course and explained? Was my question from the first week of this class and my introduction assignment hasn't been answered? And this is my question from week one. How can we measure our church's devotion to God's mission? Is there a way for church leaders to gauge the intentionality of their congregation and how they live on mission? So I think this question was sort of answered in the divine merger, right? And how the author there really encourages church leaders to not only exegete the text, but to exegete the community that they are in, right? Helping to solve problems in the community that they are in. And I think the way to gauge if people or if a church is living in devotion to God's mission is what is the church doing in between Sundays? Like what are the individual members of our church doing to make an impact in their community? What are the individual members of my church doing to make disciples? How are they worshiping and serving the Lord through service to others in the days between Sunday and the next Sunday, right? Is there a way for church leaders to gauge the intentionality of the congregation and how they do a mission? Yeah. I can easily have conversations and more conversations with my students about, hey, did you share the gospel with someone this week? Is there a new relationship that you have started to build? Again, is the church committed to the work that happens in the times that we are not within these four walls? And so, yeah, I think in a way, kind of broadly, my question was answered, right? The church is not supposed to be this organism that just sits and is passive and is actually moved to action, moved to make disciples, moved to do their best to solve some of the issues in their community. Then that is the way to gauge their devotion to God's mission. Are they going out their way to serve their neighbor? Are they finding out the needs of their community? Are they being active? Are they being an active person who is there to be a blessing, like Abraham was blessed to the nations? Are we being a blessing to the nation or the neighborhood that is surrounding us? So, yeah, that's it.